everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Amanda and I love to post all of the DIY mani and pedi things. And today we're going to be talking about a pretty hot topic, something that's been popping up in my comment section a lot lately, and that is how to prevent and treat dry and damaged hands and nails in the winter. While the level of dryness you experience may be genetic, there are quite a few things you can do to help treat, repair, and prevent dry hands and nails this time of year, and I'm going to share them with you now. So before you can properly treat something, you have to know why it's happening. So why are our hands and nails so dry this time of year? And the answer is simply, it's due to a lack of moisture. There's no humidity outside during the winter. We spend a lot of our time indoors where the heat is on and the air is also very dry. We probably spend a little more time washing our hands this time of year as well, just to avoid germs and help prevent us from getting sick. So that excessive washing can also lead to a lack of moisture, but there are some things that we can do about it. Now, the amount of dryness that you experience really does depend on genetics. Genetics play a huge role in almost everything in our lives and our bodies, but that doesn't mean that we can't counteract it by developing new habits and utilizing different products. So your skin's barrier is a mixture of proteins, lipids, and oils, and depending on your genetic makeup, you may have more or less of those, resulting in excessive dryness or pretty hydrated skin year-round. If your skin's barrier is weaker, you'll notice that you have more sensitive skin. It may be more common for you to experience itching, irritation, or eczema, and you likely have very dry hands in the winter. So, how do we treat it? How do we rejuvenate our skin's barrier? How do we hydrate it and give it all the moisture it needs? Well, it's simple. We need to moisturize. We need to replace that lack of moisture. So unfortunately, you can't do this by hydrating, by drinking water. Drinking water is excellent for your body in a million and one other ways, so definitely continue to do that. But drinking water alone is not gonna rehydrate the skin. We have to apply moisture directly to the skin. And we do that with lotion. I like to moisturize my hands multiple times a day. Moisturizing your hands once a day is really gonna do nothing. It's gonna treat your hands for that brief moment, but as the day goes on, you continue to use your hands, you continue to wash them, that moisture is gonna disappear and the skin's barrier is not going to retain any of it. So you have to get into the habit of moisturizing frequently. Moisturizing your hands is also going to moisturize your cuticles. The more you moisturize, the longer it'll last. While any lotion is better than no lotion, there are definitely a few that work better than others. You want to find a lotion that has really great emollients and humectants in it, and that's reflected in ingredients like lanolin, jojoba oil, isopropyl palmitate, propylene, glycol, linoleate, squalene, glycerol stearate, and dimethicone. Now that may seem like a really intense list of ingredients. They might go right over your head like they do mine, but boil it down to a really oily lotion, something that you notice on your skin. If you apply a lotion and your hands feel a little slippery afterwards, that means that emollients are present, and that is a good sign. If you apply a lotion and your skin drinks it right up and it kind of disappears, probably not the best product to be using. So definitely look for a hand lotion that has one or more of those ingredients and that feels really oily on your skin. If your skin is already damaged and you need to repair it, you may want to opt for something that's a little thicker, a little more rich, something like a petroleum jelly or an aquaphor. These kinds of moisturizers usually have those heavier ingredients like dimethicane, which will intensely moisturize and rehydrate your hands. Now, the thought of slathering Vaseline all over your hands is really not desirable, so I would save that treatment for night. Try to really lather your hands up before you go to bed and you'll wake up with the smoothest hands and fingers. Even better if you have a pair of gloves you can pop on. They sell gloves specifically designed to rehydrate hands overnight, but if you just have a regular pair of gloves, that works too. You can wear a pair of socks on your hands and experience really similar results. Cocoa or shea butter are also really great lotions to have on hand, as well as anything with beeswax. They're just incredibly hydrating and they will give your skin that moisture that it's really craving and needing. If you want to target your nails specifically, I cannot rave any more than I already do about cuticle oil. If you have not introduced a cuticle oil into your daily routine, you're missing a major step here. Now, I have my sweet almond cuticle oil, which I love and rave about all the time. I developed this over 2 years. Sweet almond oil is one of the key ingredients, as well as argan oil, vitamin E, all the things needed to repair, rehab, and rehydrate your fingernails. I love this oil. I will vouch for it until the end of time, but if you don't feel like purchasing it, there are a million other cuticle oils out there. Just make sure that they have some of the ingredients necessary to keep your nails healthy. So the best way to have hydrated hands and nails is to prevent them from ever getting dry. Try to develop daily habits where you find yourself regularly moisturizing your hands and nails. If you're a subscriber subscriber of my channel, you'll see that I post videos every once in a while sharing a day in the life of my nails. And in there you'll see how many times a day I do reapply these products. I love to wake up in the morning, apply cuticle oil, sometimes a little lotion if my hands are dry, and then go about my day. Anytime I wash my hands, immediately after, apply that lotion and cuticle oil. After I take a shower and put on my makeup and do my hair, I apply lotion and cuticle oil. Get into that habit. When you're at work, have your set times where you apply your cuticle oil. Make your coffee, have your cuticle oil. If you follow my Sweet Almond account at Shop Sweet Almond on Instagram, most days around 3:30, I like to remind you to take a little cuticle oil break. It's just good to get into these habits. And you'll notice that your hands and nails will stay so much healthier, so much more hydrated, and you won't really have to treat damaged nails or skin. You'll just be maintaining them. And I think that's the goal with a lot of things in life. We want to maintain our health, we want to maintain our hair, we want to maintain our body, we want to maintain our homes. And to do that, you have to get into regular routines. You know, you have to do your laundry every week. You have to meal plan or meal prep. You have to drink your water. You have to exercise. Just make this part of your life. Make it part of your norm, and you'll notice really positive results. So, in sum, lotion, cuticle oil, all the time. If you have to repair damaged or dry nails and hands, opt for something heavier like a Vaseline or a cocoa or shea butter. Gloves at night. Now you don't have to do this all the time, but every once in a while, pop on that pair of gloves. Maybe once a week. Use it as a luxurious treatment. Another thing you can do is a warm oil soak. Get yourself a tub or a bowl of really warm water. Add a little olive oil and just let your hands sit in there for a while. Just let them absorb that moisture and just really rehydrate. You will notice a big difference. So that is it for this video. I will be sure to link a few really great hand moisturizers in the description box below if you're in the market for some. I'll link my cuticle oil and a couple of pairs of gloves that are designed for overnight treatments. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. I would love for you to leave a comment below sharing your suggestions for how you treat or repair really dry, damaged hands and nails in the wintertime. Anyone watching this video is probably looking for solutions, and yours are just as good as mine, so please leave them below. I would love to hear them as well. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!